Hello, and welcome back to WCTV. My name is Dana Hernandez, here joining you for another episode of these senior spotlights we have going on. Today I'm joined by English professional writing major and PR minor, Sydney Smiley. Sydney, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Deanna?
Good. I'm so excited to sit down and talk with you. So we're gonna start with like a general, why Waynesburg? You're English, you have a PR minor, but was the original plan, what made you come here?
So I chose Waynesburg because I am a Founders Scholar, so my scholarship really did help. When I was choosing to go to Waynesburg, my family endured a house fire, so we didn't really have a ton of money, and so I knew that that was a blessing from God, that I was meant to be here. I loved the school. I had already committed before I got my scholarship, and I was an undecided major, so I kind of just found my way to professional writing and PR through just trial and error, honestly. But yeah, I loved the school. It's only like 40 minutes away from my home. I wanted a smaller campus that was easy to navigate for me, and Waynesburg was perfect for that.
So in your time over the last 4 years, what have you discovered about yourself that you maybe didn't know 4 years ago? And in that sense, what advice that you have learned can you give to other students?
So I would say that obviously if I was an undecided major, I had thoughts of being in psychology, history, and those just weren't for me. I found professional writing, and I've always had a knack for writing. I feel like I'm very talented in that area. And in my English classes, they told me that I should go for that. And through that, I took a lot of like news writing courses, PR, and that's where I really found my niche, and that's what I just love to do. I would say 4 years ago, I would have not been able to take chances as much as I would have. If you would have told me 4 years ago that I'd be PRSSA president, I would have been like, what do you mean? What's PRSSA? I believe that Professor Krause really believed in me. He saw something in me that I didn't really see in myself. So to students, I would just say, take chances, believe in yourself. If someone tells you that you have something special, believe them, because they're probably right, because sometimes you don't see the things in yourself that others do.
I think that's really, really great advice for any students. And kind of talking about freshman year Sydney, do you think freshman year Sydney could see you right now? I know you kind of said something about this, but do you think you had any idea that you would be where you are right now?
No, if I'm being completely honest, I didn't really know. I knew that we had a communication department here. I didn't know what that entailed. I didn't know that there was a TV studio that I'd be sitting in doing this interview. Yeah, I mean, being PRSSA president has been such a blessing to me. It's given me so many opportunities for event planning, PR research. That's where I really like found my niche and like my heart. That's where I know I'll thrive. I always knew I would do something important with whatever I'm doing, and I found it here.
That's really great to hear. It's a really cool journey that you've had, obviously, from English to PR. So is there a certain professor or faculty advisor or someone on the staff that has greatly impacted you during your time here?
I would say both of my advisors, Professor Richard Krause. He pushed me to do PR, to take more PR classes, and to be on like the e-board the end of my like sophomore to into junior year. And he really, I know he saw things in me that I just didn't see in myself, and I wish I would have taken that like leap of faith even sooner. And then Dr. Jamie Dessart, she's my English professor advisor. She's always just believed in me. She's taken me to conferences in Chicago, and I've been able to present my work on like the Popular Culture Association with her, and she just always believed in me, and she's always been my rock. Right now, she helped me get my job. She's just been there to support me get my job and find my place to live and all the fun stuff.
So you're involved in the English department, you work at the Writing Center, PRSA, you're involved in all these different things. Is there a favorite memory that you can share from any of these organizations?
Okay, well, I don't want to sound biased, but I'm gonna have to say just being in Anaheim, California with you at ICON PRSA National Conference. That was just like such a special way to like start off our senior year, well, my senior year, your sophomore year. Just being like there with you, and I just had so much fun. I feel like that's when our friendship like really blossomed.
Yeah.
And yeah, we took everything that we learned there and did PR week, and I'm just so thankful for it.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite memories I have with you from just being at the conference, going to speakers, meeting people, but also going to Disney together. That was a lot of fun. So this is kind of something that we ask all the seniors as you kind of get ready to go on in a few weeks. What's next? What is the Sydney Smiley doing once she graduates?
So I just put my deposit down on an apartment in Shadyside, Pittsburgh. So I'm so excited. I finally am the city girl. But I am working at Kendra Scott. I will be their assistant and event planning coordinator. I'll be doing like media relations there. I'm just so excited. We love our Kendra Scott here, so I'm so excited. This is a brand that I love. They give back. They're really big into philanthropy, and that's just really important for me. And so yeah, I'm so excited.
A lot of Kendra Scott jewelry
in
your future.
Oh, of course, and yours and Olivia's
mine.
and everyone's.
That's gonna do it. Thank you so much for joining us,
thank
Sydney.
you.
Congratulations on everything you have accomplished. We love you here in the comm floor. So that's going to do it today for this edition of Senior Spotlights. Stay tuned for more.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.